Good morning. This is the February meeting of the Redevelopment Commission.
Are you live?
Call the meeting to order. We have everyone here. We do not have Josh
You're not
here.
live.
Pardon me?
You're not live.
We're not on the screen.
No.
Well, what's it say here?
Thank you.
It says it's on.
Sweet. I'll check you.
All right.
The red light's not on.
It says end stream is the.
You're good. You're good. It's
Oh,
on.
okay.
Sorry.
Sorry about that.
Sorry about that.
Since Josh is not here, we need somebody to take notes. Who can take notes? Anybody gonna volunteer?
I can take it, but you wouldn't be able to read.
You would? Okay, thank you, appreciate that. Jill's gonna take notes for us this month. All right, first order of business is to approve the minutes from the January 14th meeting.
Yeah, I'll make a motion to approve.
Okay, got a motion to approve. Need a second?
There you go.
Need a
I'll second it, yeah.
All right. You're free, Jill.
Thank you.
Sorry.
He can watch it on YouTube to get it.
That's good, all right. Okay, we've got a motion and a second. All in favor, say aye. All opposed? All right, fund report. Look at the fund report. It's for our information only. We have a total right now of $1,886,682.45. You see how that's divided between the northwest and the southeast? Thank you for correcting the margins. Appreciate that.
Somebody, Jill and them did that.
Any questions about that? All right, that was for information only. Next thing is the approval of the claims. The claims this month are total of $8,596.25, which is equally divided for both the northwest and the southeast districts. And you'll see what that's for: CNA, surety, direct bill, DC development for the engineering contract, X-Toll magazine, and Houston and Thompson. There is a question about the X-Toll magazine.
Yeah, I was just wondering about, I've never seen it.
I
And
don't think they print an actual magazine.
well, it says
anymore. It's
video,
all-
it says video on here, and I don't know. I still ought to be able to see it.
You go to the,
Does somebody approve that?
We did apparently.
Yeah, I mean, but is it monthly or weekly or what is it?
All I know is the contract has been for a year, and this is the last month that we're paying that. So that's, I don't know if the mayor's doing anything. I'm not sure where we are on that.
Now, we had a question from the gallery. You want to raise your question again, please?
Well, it may be a moot point after what Cardi said, but I went back to my notes in the year past, and when this was discussed, it was also said that there was a $60,000 contract, was a 2-year contract with X-Toll Media, and that there was some discussion, Mr. Hall, and then Mr. Cozart asked where was the money coming from. And it was suggested that one half was coming out of the mayor's budget for $30,000 and one half $30,000 out of redevelopment. And when I looked at the financials last month, it's $2,500 out of each of the tips for a total of $5,000 times 12 is $60,000. So I just wanted some clarification.
Okay, the clarification would be that it was paid by the city on the city side for 6 months, rather than us splitting that bill every month.
So you did it by timeline.
We did it by timeline.
That was my question, because I don't have.
Because you didn't see that. Yes, it was in the city financials and was paid as services from the Board of Works for 6 months,
Okay,
rather than the people that are cutting the check have to split it 3 ways every month. This is the simplest solution that works, but I can understand why that was confusing to you, that it appeared that they were paying the whole.
okay, thank you, that was my
This
question.
started, I'm pretty sure I had it in my calendar to remind me that RDC would start paying, I believe it was in September. Yeah, that would be September, December, January, and February. So
That is confusing, so thank you for
that's where,
clarifying.
and we, if you would see this last credit card bill, BJ, it's like, it's crazy how many splits we have in the city because of us having 5 utilities, and then we have the city side, and then, so we do our best and to try.
Well, it's just hard for an outsider to understand when
I
you're not privy to all of the financials.
Yes,
Okay,
I
thank you.
completely understand that.
I appreciate the clarification. Thank you.
Thanks for the question and thanks for the clarification. Are you satisfied now? So this contract is ending
It's ending.
and we're not renewing it.
That I don't know.
We don't.
All I know is this is the last month we have a contract to say to pay them.
Okay. All right, so we need a motion to approve the claims as submitted.
Yeah, I'll make the motion.
Got a motion to approve. We need a second.
I'll second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed?
Mr. President, I need to interrupt, but is Mr. Zollman's part of the group? Like, should he not be sitting at the table?
I just came for the school.
I know, but you're on here,
Yeah.
but you're part of the board.
I appreciate it, James, but I'm fine right here, thank you.
Yeah.
I just want to clarify,
All right.
just want to clarify.
Because I don't vote.
I know you don't vote, but
That's what I always say.
I don't think we have assigned seats, so.
Did we finish our motion on?
Yeah, we passed. Did we passed that?
Did we vote?
Well, we asked if any nays, I didn't think we had any or not.
No nays?
Interrupted.
Just, yeah, this is probably, enjoy that small docket. We paid all of
Do I
it,
get
the
paid?
last one, yeah.
Do I get paid per signature?
Yeah, that's what, per signature.
Okay. Got the claims approved. The next old business is engineer Josh Showman update.
Sure. Got an update from Greg Marks on the fire station, and the updates he provided were that plumbing is roughed in, electrical rough-in started this week, insulation and overhead doors will be installed next week. They're planning on turning on the utilities by the end of the month, within the next 2 to 3 weeks. The utilities have been contacted. No current needs from the city for the utilities. Everything is on budget and on schedule. And I had a question about whether or not there was a fireman's pole, and Greg said, no, there's no fireman's pole planned right now. So that would be the fire station update. We hadn't given a Moonglow update for a while. Visited Moonglow this week and just wanted to give the board that update because you all were supportive of that entire project. And on Moonglow, the Moonglow 2, the front piece, all 10 lots that were there were built out and sold. In the back piece, 52 lots, 9 of them went vertical between the beginning of 25 and where we are today. So 9 lots in the back section of Moonglow 3 have gone vertical. The builder seems to be having great success back there. So that was a successful redevelopment commission supported project. Maple Run, the subdivision well under construction. We've submitted the first round of pay applications through the RDA and pending approval on that, but construction is moving right along. And we do have signed contracts with builders to take down the first 20 lots once construction's available. So we anticipate seeing ASB and Schuler Homes both building in Maple Run once that becomes available.
Okay, any questions for Josh?
I would like to add off of what Josh said on the Moonglow, because we hadn't mentioned it in a while. We did receive from Jackson County REMC $15,000 for those first 5 lots back there on the second part of Moonglow. So they were very prompt in paying us that.
I want to make a comment on that too. If you've not been back there, Moonglow 3 is really a nice subdivision. There's a lake back on the north side of it, and you can actually have walkout basements there. So it's really a nice piece of property. And, and on our project down on the southern side of our city, that's not coming, as Josh said. And is it 72 or 77?
We'll actually have 85 total lots that become available by the end of 26. 75 is what was backed by the IFA low interest loan. But we were able to get an additional 10 lots right out of the gate on that.
That's
And
awesome.
similarly, but different, State Road 56, which is receiving ready money. We applied, there was an additional 5 million of ready money from Ready 2 that was being made available. And so we have applied on behalf of that to help fund traffic signal and turn lanes. They had received 300,000 and this board had allocated 300,000 as matching once that came through. And so we've applied for additional funds to get that over the hump. But we're going to sit down later this month to talk about kind of concepting and overall evaluation of that. But we do have 2 letters of interest on the industrial property off of State Road 56, which would be really a result of the financial and economic impacts and commitments that this board's helping make.
Is that west of Smokin or east of Smokin?
That is east of Boatman would be the first piece. Nothing yet west of Boatman, but it's being concepted as one big project.
And to address Scott School District 2, just so you're aware of all of this, all of these housing going in, but also you got the fire station on the east side. Have you guys seen that?
I've seen.
I mean, it has always been on the west side, both Station 1 and Station 2. So now we have Station 2 on the west side, or the east side, simply because with all this construction going on, I mean, it just makes sense.
It's been talked about for years. I know when I was a kid, that we need a firehouse on the other side. Yeah.
So,
Not just been long since I was a kid, but you know.
council, not just that, yeah. And we're still kids. So anyways, it's a great thing for all of us.
It looks nice, so
Yeah.
when you, it's nice.
Because you guys have assets over there as well, so it's all gonna be landed. And we've got several permanent fire, not just all volunteer. So it's all possible. So, thank you.
Thank you.
I think that most people in our community have no idea what's going on. You know, I talk to people and they have no idea that we're building like 400 houses and the city's growing. All kinds of good things is happening. And most people that live here have no idea what we're doing. You know, whenever you first got elected, we said we want this place to grow. And and we've done that, but a lot of people have no idea that the last census we had 10 years ago, we lost 50 families. And now we're trying to make this town grow, and I don't know how we tell everybody how it happens, whether you put it in the Herald or what you do.
There are mixed opinions on, people, whether they're coming from outside of state or inside, but at Moonglow 3, at least 2 of the families that moved into the first 10 homes are from out of state. So that's a growth of population, and there are mixed opinions from people on whether that's good or bad.
Yeah.
But you're bringing new families into the community, which ultimately I do believe is the goal, is to grow your community and to grow it at a right speed, a right pace, and at the right way, but bringing families from out of state into the community. So those are good things.
When I ran on the second term, Moonblow 2 wasn't all complete, but almost, I don't know if anybody was in Scott County was there. It was mostly all out of town.
Yeah.
And that's one reason that I have used Extol, because typically I'm trying to solicit more house for the dollar in Scott County over Clark and Florida. And so that's one reason that we've been utilizing that company. And, and so for the most part, they do a really good job. And, but we'll see what goes forward.
Yeah, and I was thinking about how people outside of Scottsburg would know that there's housing here. We've got a new sewer plant. We got fire stations. We're growing, and I don't know whether people outside. I know that all the building and stuff that's going down in Jeffersonville, all that stuff. And I drove to Columbus for 56 years and lived in Scottsburg, and those people that want to live, that are working down there, 20 miles or whatever it is, don't know that there's housing here that's probably less expensive than it is if you're going to buy one in Charlestown or Sellersburg or those places.
There's no probably to it. They are.
You all are working to help keep homes affordable. And that's a really hard thing to do right now, when the average cost of developing a piece of land, when you consider the cost of land and cost of construction, it exceeds generally $50,000 per lot. And so when you look at that at the grand scheme of a new construction home, you all are helping support that so you can bring families here and they can be able to afford something and purchase it. And that's, it's the right time, right place, and you all are doing the right thing to make that happen.
Another thing, Lynn, is basically because Scottsburg is an IMPA member, and that's only 62 cities in the entire state, we have the least expensive electricity in that entire state. So those 62 cities.
Yeah.
So we're way lower than 20-30% under Duke.
Yeah, and I'm proud of this town, and I just want everybody else to know that we're not just sitting on our hands here, that we're trying to do everything we can to make this city grow and have everything that larger cities has enough money to do, whether it's swimming pools or whatever it is, or schools. I mean,
We have a great school system.
yeah, I know.
So those are all.
I just don't know that as you talk to the people around town that are not involved, they have no idea what's going on here.
We are going pell-mell every day. It's just go.
Yeah.
So that's what we've been.
Okay, thank you for that. Any new business?
Not business, but we've mentioned Moonlow, we've mentioned Maple, but I've not heard the last 2 or 3 meetings, an update about Beechwood project. Since I've been out there a couple, 3 times the last few weeks, things are growing out there so fast. I'm asking when the rest of the streets in that area and the street off of Beechwood's will be completed. Because it's growing out there fast. I don't know if have you been out there lately, but the houses are going up there fast. So I'm just asking the update of Beechwood.
Okay.
I've not heard anything like 2 or 3 meetings.
My understanding from the developer, James, is it'll be this spring, will be the second area. There's two areas of
Right.
Beechwood. So he's planning on putting in infrastructure back that way, in my understanding, in this coming year, 26.
Okay, what about the street off of Beechwood? It's supposed to be put in there by Raymond Jones's house.
Right, that's all part of it.
That's all part of that. Okay. Well, nothing's been said. That's why I'm asking.
Spring.
When we know a date, we'll let you know.
I appreciate it. I'm sure the people appreciate it too.
Thanks for the question. Any other business? All right, I entertain a motion to adjourn.
Yeah, I'll make the motion.
We are adjourned.